There are basically four types of rational beliefs. Uh, One is preference. So rather than demanding, preferring is much more helpful attitude to have about life. So irrational may always we have a habit of demanding, of realizing low frustration, and when it's come to rational, the four types of rational beliefs would be that turn your demands into preference. Rather than demanding, preferring is much more helpful. For example, I would love to succeed, but I don't have to. Everybody wants to succeed, but sometimes it's not possible, so I don't have to. Then so these are, firstly let me just tell you about the four types of irrational beliefs. The first is demand, as it's mentioned. These are the primary irrational beliefs. They are often phrases such as must, absolute, should, have to, need, and ought. For example, I love to succeed and therefore I have to. So people with clients with irrational beliefs, they always have they always have demands, and mostly phrases are used such as absolute, must, shoulds, have to, and need. All other irrational beliefs falls from the demands only, like optimizing. Optimizing in Ayurveda, this is defined as anything that is evaluated as being worse than 100% bad. So optimizing means anything which is worse than 100% bad. For example, if I don't succeed in my presentation, I will be awful. Some people always go for the presentations by such thinking in their mind that they have to just win and they just have to succeed. So they have to make their thinking little bit change in that thing. Then is that low frustration tolerance, otherwise known as I cannot stand it is. So low frustration beliefs feature an acknowledgement of a struggle and assertion that the struggle is truly unbearable or cannot be stood. For example, if people are rude to me, I cannot stand it. Sometimes there are situations that some people are very rude and mean to you, and we just need to understand that why they are need. But people who have irrational beliefs, they are always like that. If people are rude to me, I cannot stand it. I cannot take such behaviors of people. Next is conditional self-acceptance, otherwise known as self-doing. There is where we define ourselves based on one accept. For example, if I fail at something important to me, then I'm a failure. Mostly people also have a thinking that if I'm not able to do a good presentation at my workplace, then I'm a failure. And they don't think in a different way that it's okay if I give a bad presentation. That doesn't prove me that I am bad. That doesn't count me that I am not good at other things. So basically, so the four types of irrational beliefs would be demand. Say from demand, there has to be a preference. Rather than demanding, preference is much more helpful attitude to have about life. For example, I would love to succeed, but I don't have to. Everyone loves to succeed, but sometimes it's not possible, and it's okay if I don't have to. Then optimizing would be anti-optimizing. Nothing in this world could not be worse, and anti-optimizing beliefs reflect this. For example, if I don't succeed in my presentation, then it may be bad, but never truly awful. So it's okay if I don't succeed in my presentation, but it cannot be 100% bad. It cannot be 100% truly awful. From low frustration tolerance, it would be high frustration tolerance. For example, if people are rude to me, I do not like it, but I can stand it and it would be worth the struggle. An unconditional self-example would be, if I fail at something, then I will have failed at an important thing to me, but that would never make me a failure. I would be a fallible human being.